Hi, Patrick. Part of the Carpe Diem series that has help you to build your mental attitude towards the examination. So today is the last of the videos that we are recording for the Carpe Diem series. The topic today is everything happens for the best. I'll be talking about a few stories to help you reinforce this particular idea in your mind. Okay? If you look at yourself, your own story, your past, your failures that have happened, you will see it comes out good or it will come out good somewhere. You will realize that where you are today is somewhere culmination of all the failures and success that you have had in the past. And it's the same thing in the future. I mean, if you've gone to the Steve Jobs Connect the Dots, it's a small, story or some speech that he has given. If you can read that, he will tell you that everything that happens for something that you wanted to achieve. I mean, you can read a story, you can read the Connect the Dots speech. It's an inspiring speech which is there. I mean, if I look at my own example, I thought I was good enough to get into an IIM, the top IIM. Somewhere didn't make it up. Even after two attempts. Two attempts after giving a very serious effort and, didn't make it up. Ended up at Bajaj. But was it bad? No. Actually, I felt that what I'm doing today is much more interesting and much more amazing than what I would have done having passed from IIM. I'm getting to interact with students. I get to guide them towards their goals, to their objectives, and doing well. So I don't see a problem, and I see it's a boon for me to passing out from Bajaj and doing well as such. If I would have gone into IIM, it would have been a very different career line. But this is what I like doing, and this is what I love doing, and that is what is important. Let me give you a few more stories about how everything somewhere turns out to be the best. I remember one specific example of a student of mine. Right? He was trying specifically for getting into Bajaj. He gave first attempt. Okay? Bajaj normally accepts the CMAT scores and the MAT scores. He scored a 99.99 in the CMAT, scored a 99.99 in the MAT examination. And so whatever exams were there, he did well in those examinations for getting into Bajaj. But he just missed out by one mark. Person who got into Bajaj and what his just missed by one mark. Okay, so let me give it again. Okay, I missed it by one mark, let me give it again. Gave a second attempt. Again, he scored well in the entrance exams. And because the number of seats were very few, we were the All India seats and there were only 18 seats in Bajaj. He now missed it by just one rank. The person with the 18 rank got in and he was the 19 rank. Imagine 2 years trying hard, not getting into a college. Gave it for a third time. This time he made it. Got into a college, Bajaj. And it turned out to be good. Because that year when he passed out, the placements were amazing. He got into an amazing bank, got a good job, and that's what matters. If he had passed maybe a year or two back, maybe the placements would not have been so good. There was some recession going on. He would have got a job, but now when he passed out, he got a good job, and today he's doing really well. The point is, it happened everything for the best. The fact that he didn't get into the first 2 years, something good for him. He got into passed out a year where he could get a good job and did really. And then the example that I want to give, another student of mine, he had got an amazing GMAT score. He was almost confident of converting ISB. So he got a call from ISB saying your interviews on so and so date. He accepted a call. Okay, later on he realized that CAT was on the same day as his ISB interview. But he didn't want to go back and change the date for ISB because he was so confident, saying that bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. His CAT was a little low and he didn't expect himself to convert the top IIM call. So he said ISB amazing. He had scored a good score in our GMAT, confident. When the results came out of ISB, he had not converted ISB, he had not written CAT examination. He was devastated. Almost everything went for a toss. Luckily he had given the ZAT examination. He got a call, he converted both the BAM and the HR course. And since he was a little bit more keen on the HR, he took up HR and is doing well. So it ended up turning up well. The fact that he wanted HR, he got into the best college of HR. Okay, and Though he didn't make it to ISB and the top IIMS board, but he made it to a career of his choice. That is important. Something happens for the best. I mean, the negatives will always turn out to be positive. That is what is important. If not in the short term, maybe in the long term. I'll give you one more example. A good friend of mine from my college, right? My same match. I mean, we're together, and when he, went for the placements, he didn't get a good placements. I mean, he was not considered among the one of the best students in the class. He was like okay, average, below average student in the class as such. He got placed somewhere later on, almost in the end, the last 20 companies that came to the campus, he got into. He was posted somewhere in Nasik for some collections amount. So he got in some placements, not a great company, but okay. He worked really hard. First 2 years, he did amazingly well in his job. I mean, he was one of the best performers around. People came to know about him from competitor companies. He wanted to change his position, so he applied for other companies. He got offers from Barclays. He got offers from Standard Chartered. He got offers from number of banks which was there. Joined Standard Chartered, worked there for a few years. Then joined Barclays, worked there for a few years. Did amazingly well. Then he had an opportunity for starting his own venture. So he started off. I mean, went about, leaving his job and trying to start his venture. Right? They were looking for funding for their venture. I mean, the whole idea about the venture he wanted required funding, and he wanted funding for it, but he was not getting it. He struggled for more than 1 year without funding, without a job, without anything in hand. I mean, he struggled very hard, and they were not getting the funding for what crime and reason they were not getting. I mean, it's not easy to get a funding, but he tried. I remember just talking to him a month or two before he actually converted the funding, got the funding. He was actually very down, but he didn't give up. Kept trying. He said, I have an option of going back to a job or keep trying to, try to get a funding and do that. Try for some more time before maybe I'll take up a job. He ended up getting a funding, almost $100 million of funding. Today, he is the CEO of his own company where he has almost 50 branches all across India and 50 cities as such, doing extremely well. Okay? And that is what happens. And everything happens for the best. The moment you feel that yes, I want to do it, and you work towards a goal, something will come out. Something good will come out. So when I see him, he was a below average student of a class to being maybe a CEO of one of the very big company where he has got his own company which has got funding. Amazing. I mean, that's where you can turn up. So don't give up hope. Just what you're writing that is one step to what you're going on. A small success or failure in one of the exams is not going to make a big difference in the future as such. You have to be confident for every step you take. Just go with confidence, do your best, and remember that whatever happens will happen for the best. It will turn out to be good. And that is what you need to remember as far as possible. Right? So all the best for your examinations. Do well and see you after the exam. Bye.